Big 12's is your team ready for this? Maybe more ready than they've been in past years?
Well, I think, it's as I've been thinking about this, our guys, the one thing that's been consistent throughout the year is that they've just showed up and performed, right? So it's like from the very first competition of the year until where we are now, they've showed up and they've just performed. They've just gone out and they've got it done, and we've had some great performances as a team, like 8-5 in duels, like a lot of national ranked wins. They've just done a great job. So, for what I think, I just got to trust in this team and believe that they're going to show up and do the same exact thing in Tulsa. And I think they're ready. I know they're excited, and they put the work in.
For sure. Having someone who's actually won the individual award last year, winning his weight, does that pull some weight with the rest of the team? Does it help them prepare?
I think anytime you have a highly successful athlete on your team, especially in an individual sport, what happens is that the guys on the team look around and are like, hey, like, I do the same work that guy does every day, right? Like, well, why wouldn't I be able to accomplish the same things, right? Like, why can't I be a Big 12 champion? Why can't I be the outstanding wrestler? Like, he trains really hard every day. I train really hard every day. So having an athlete like that, it definitely kind of raises the expectations in your program, and I think it allows everybody to have a broader sense of success. I mean, if you look at the 2002 team where they had, 3 All-Americans, like, well, why was that? Well, I think those guys had a common bond of like, hey, we're all committed to excellence. We train really hard, and we can all be successful.
Is that the bar? Is that what have you set a goal? Would you obviously like them all to come back All-Americans, but have you set a goal? Have you said this is where we need to be after this?
Well, it's obviously we've been striving for that for a long time, ever since I took over as the head coach of this program, and I think every coach, since, has been striving to get back to where the great Air Force teams have been. The teams of 1991, the team of 2002, Kevin Hoya, national finalist in 2003, the 1967 team where Don Henderson's the national champion, right? The 1971 team that was a top 10 team in the NCAA's. 2002, they were 23rd. They were a top 23 team with 3 All-Americans. So anybody that's ever sat in my chair has been trying to get back to those places that Coach Kit, Coach Bachman, where they had those guys and the great coaching staffs that came with them, with Doug Wells and Wes Winterstein and Matt Ciccarello. So no doubt about it, that's the gold standard where those programs have been in 67, 71, 91, and 2002. That's where we want to make this team. If this team if we do what we're capable of doing in the postseason and what we've already done in the regular season, I think then our team now is part of that conversation.
It seems to me like throughout the year you've told me, this team just goes and does it. They're like business-like, workman-like team. How do you keep that atmosphere? Is that something that you're talking to them about as you head out there?
No, I don't. We haven't talked about it much all year, and I think that maybe is the secret to it. Like, we just haven't made it a big issue. It's just like, hey, we all are here because we love to pursue our passion of chasing down excellence on a wrestling mat, and in a lot of other different areas too, right? So it's just it's turned into like who we are as a program, and when that's the case, it's a living, breathing culture that doesn't have to be talked about.
Anything else you want to add?
Just excited. I think that part of it we leave tomorrow. That's like, I feel like a kid before Christmas right now. Like, I can't wait to get on that bus and start headed to the DIA and get to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I think it's going to be really cool for us to be there for Big 12s and then go back 2 weeks later to the NCAAs, and just excited to see the guys put their work on display. They've put in the work all year long. They've been consistent. I'm confident that our best wrestling is going to happen in Tulsa. Then again, 2 weeks later, back in Tulsa. So no, I'm excited. I'm excited for our team and our program, and we've got a lot of great support showing up there too. So just before the event, just want to say thanks to all the parents, the alumni, and all the supporters that are showing up and have showed up all year long to support this team. And I'm glad we're giving them something they can be excited about.
Absolutely, Sam. Thanks for the time.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks.